It's awkward occurrence with awkward entertainment. So let's give it a second to see if into the live chat room. Well, this is a live stream. This is why I'm giving it a second to see if anybody comes in. Then I'm going to play these videos I lifted from TikTok. All but one video would be about Mr. Padillas' interview with the witches and the warlock and the other witch. I'm pretty sure the people he interviewed were witches, just by the stuff on their wall. And the guy who does lucid dreaming, he would be considered a sorcerer. He would be considered a sorcerer in ancient Babylon, ancient times. So in modern day, he'd be considered a sorcerer, warlock, more like sorcerer. Yeah, more like sorcerer, because he does he gives lucid dreaming methods and meditations and subliminals for how to become aware in your dreams and how to change your dreams. Not knowing or believing the truth that the dream state is something God created us with to have in order so God could communicate with us. So that's why we dream, or used to dream. That's why we dream. I'm not a big fan of telling people you can create your own dreams. I'm not a big fan of that stuff. Especially since spirits, these demonic spirits can hop around in your dreams. And yes, you can still call on Jesus Christ in your dreams. Alright. Give it a second and let's get started. First video. Let me turn the volume up. Oh wow, they did it like that. Oh wow. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. Oh wow. Let's try another one. I would never use that downloader again. Let's try this one. Do y'all hear this? Oh my gosh, do y'all hear this? Oh my gosh. How much memory does it take to run over the TikTok? No, thank you. Discover. I don't care about what's on your front page. What's on your front page, dog? Alright. So, this is where we get our sources. Let's start right here.
To put it in simple terms, he is going to get Shifttok on Street Talk, which means a lot of people who don't believe in reality shifting are going to be A, spreading negativity, B, false information, C, spreading hate, and D, just totally trying to ruin the vibe that we've created and the safe place that we've created for reality shifters, not only on this app, but any other platform as well. So that's why I advise not watching the video or reading the comments on that video in particular, because all the information you need, you can find it by asking Shifttalkers that you trust or by doing the research yourself. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'm glad to answer them.
And she already looks sick in the face. She seems like she practices witchcraft. And, she looks like one of those witches in the face. Let's talk about it. She says, why not to look at the comments or watch Padillas' interview?
To put it in simple terms, he is going to get Shifttok on Street Talk, which means a lot of people...
She is going to get Shifttok on Street Talk. That means more people are going to know about it. More people are going to know you guys are crazy. She mentions misinformation. Anyone who tells you reality shifting is real, you can do these methods. I don't care if they say they have a college degree or not. I don't care who they are feeding you misinformation, disinformation. They are feeding you voodoo practices that's meant to destroy your soul, meant to destroy your psyche, your mind, and in some cases, it destroys your physical health also. So let's continue.
Who don't believe in reality shifting are going to be spreading negativity.
Now they see us telling them reality shifting is fake as negativity. Reality shifting isn't a religion. It isn't spiritual. It doesn't exist. So when you tell somebody the truth, they see that as negativity. That's a common coping mechanism, whatever you want to call it. When people are told the truth, they see it as negativity, especially with a dangerous practice, a dangerous delusional belief like this.
B, false information. C, spreading hate.
Reality shifting is false information that leads its users to the psychiatric hospital. Or the users commit suicide because when these spirits come in your body from doing these methods, these occult methods, doing these subliminals, they tend to get into your head, feed you emotions, feed you intrusive thoughts, and some people just end their life. Just like people who listen to subliminals, they end up getting sad, depressed, become suicidal. That's why they talk about subliminal flushes, because they want to flush out the suicidal thoughts. They want to flush out all the depression, the PTSD, the anxiety they got from listening to these horrible, horrible things.
And D, just totally trying to ruin the vibe that we've created.
You didn't create no vibe. The devil created reality shifting, just like the devil created lucid dreaming methods. The devil created astral projection. And then the Satanists that worship the devil pushed it onto humanity. Let's continue.
Reacting.
This is part 2 to me watching the Anthony Padilla video. Talk about the actual shifters that he interviewed. One of the shifters I actually follow on TikTok and know for a fact that she actually hasn't shifted yet. And there's so many people on TikTok.
So she threw a little hate towards them. I don't know which one hasn't actually shifted yet. I don't watch those girls' videos. It might have been a girl who contradicted herself in the video, who stumbled over her words, who made a dumb face when Mr. Padilla kind of debated her on what she said or believed. Let's continue.
Who have shifted that would have been better suited for this interview, so I'm honestly just kind of disappointed.
So she says, I know a few people who have shifted that would have been better for this interview. Okay, prove they have shifted. Well, you can't prove, and it doesn't exist. And I'm not sure what this girl is. She might be a witch also. She might also be a witch. Yeah, none of those people who say they have shifted, they lied. Their little dreams they had isn't shifted. Just because you had a dream about something you wrote down on a piece of paper doesn't mean you shifted. No one stays away for 7 days, 24 hours times 7 days. In some reality that doesn't exist. That would never exist. All right. It's just that little delusions in your head. Stop letting the devil think for you. Stop letting the devil feel for you. These demons, because they are destroying you. And she kind of reminds me of a witch also, just by her appearance.
Girl he interviewed, I actually subscribed to her on YouTube, and she has shifted. Towards the end, Anthony was asking questions that...
Yeah, this is looking at the face of people who believe in this delusion, who listen to subliminals, who self-hypnotize themselves. These people, yeah, crazy. She looks crazy.
She just didn't really seem that educated on and didn't really know the answers to, and Anthony actually seemed like the more educated person in reality shifting.
Yeah, the one she said that didn't seem so educated is the one that contradicted herself, that fumbled over her words. Then she goes on to say Mr. Padilla seemed more educated about shifting. Mr. Padilla did not seem more educated. He just tried to, I guess, debate her on what she believed. Because they did a segment about fake shifters. The girl she talking about mentioned fake shifters, a story about a girl waking up and twerking in some alternative reality. And she was like, well, that was fake. And Mr. Padilla was like, well, how can that be fake? Like, if her experience is fake, how can you say your experience is real? Like, it's, if everyone is blah, blah, blah is everyone's experience. That weird lingo these occultists use. These occultist people who believe in shifting. It's nothing but a huge demonic deception from the devil. Nothing but a spiritual weapon of mass destruction, this shifting thing. Let's continue this video.
Which is actually, like, very surprising. Just think there are so many better people he could have chosen, and it just...
No, there wasn't that many better people he could have chosen. He chose one girl who almost got 1 billion views on her shifting video. I don't know about the other girl. Then he chose the lucid dreaming guy. It doesn't matter who he chose. It still would have been an embarrassing interview. It's embarrassment.
He made it seem like it was lucid dreaming. Like, the video makes it seem that the reality shifting is lucid dreaming. None of the experiments that have been done on TikTok to...
Yeah, he did. The Mr. Daniel lucid dreaming guy, he pretty much made shifting seem like it's lucid dreaming. Which is just dreaming. Some people do go lucid when they do this hypnotism and these methods. They do go lucid. They go lucid straight into nightmares. Straight into nightmares of people chasing them with guns and knives. All right. Or some weird creatures chasing them. These people have some weird nightmares from practicing this stuff. Same with lucid dreamers. They have weird nightmares. A lot of them see demonic entities in their lucid dreams. They see demonic stuff following them around. Okay, let's continue.
Proof it were brought up, which is...
Alright, what's next? No, that weird motherfucking video.
So, Anthony Padilla uploaded his reality shifting video, and I just got finished watching it. To be fair, I have to give him credit with the questions. He did a great job, and I like Anthony Padilla as a person, and I really like his interview style. There is a
the questions, I would have asked better questions. The only thing I like is that girl tripping over her words and contradicting herself, or so-called contradicting herself. She made that dumb face in the video when her opinion got challenged, when her view got challenged.
Part in the video towards the second half where we talk about the difference between lucid dreaming and shifting. I personally am of the belief that lucid dreaming is not...
Anyway, continue.
If you are part of Shifttok or you care about the shifting community, please watch and share this video. It is brought to my attention that a YouTuber called Anthony...
Alright, this little witchy witch. This little witchy witch girl. Let's see what she has to say.
Padilla is going to make a video about reality shifting, and he's going to be interviewing some shifters. I highly suggest that you avoid watching this video.
I highly suggest you avoid watching the video. Why?
Or reading the comments, especially.
Why avoid reading the comments? Why?
I fear that this video will bring nothing but misinformation and
Why would it bring misinformation and negativity
about and towards shifting and the shifting community in general? So
there's no such thing as a shifting community because shifting doesn't exist. It's just a bunch of delusional people with dollar signs. By dollar signs, I mean these psychiatrists, these mental wards are looking at you as dollar signs. They can fill their mental hospitals up with you guys. They can get your parents, your parents' healthcare information. Because a lot of you guys are going to go into a psychiatric ward. Your parents are going to be footing the bill. And your pocket's fat. Going to be washing over you in the mental hospitals. You're going to make their pockets fatter. That's it. They're going to pump you full of medications to get your mind right. They're going to send you to therapy classes or counseling classes while you're locked up, trapped in there.
Information that I fear is going to be spread is just that shifting isn't real.
Shifting isn't real. It's not real. It's not real. It's not. And you can't prove it because it doesn't exist. And you can't prove it.
Lucid dreaming, so let me clear up.
It's not lucid dreaming either, even though people do lucid dream into nightmares. So I hear the lucid dreamers say y'all stole their methods. Like these crazy shifters stole our methods. They don't shift reality. They are just dreaming. They're making their own dreams.
Some misconceptions that might be addressed. Shifting is not lucid dreaming. Shifting is real. And
Shifting isn't real. Somebody called a crazy house. Get the straight jacket ready for her. Get the press record. I want to see them put her in a straight jacket.
Very easy. Anyone can do it. It is not against any religion.
It's against Christianity. God said nothing about multiple realities. God said nothing about many earths. All you have to do is read the first chapter of Genesis if you're a Christian. Which the Christians forget that God did not create shifting or multiple universes. So if a Christian come up to you and say reality shifting is real, they're not a Christian. They didn't even read the first chapter of the Holy Bible. They didn't read it.
Religion, it's not religious at all. It's not witchcraft.
It's witchcraft. It's witchcraft. Subliminals is sorcery. Affirmations. Enchanters use affirmation. They chant it. Starfish position is what? Dark magic, chaos magic. What else you get? Hypnotism. Hypnotizing yourself is sorcery. Visualization. That might as well go with sorcery. I mean, let's come on.
It's sort of its own little thing. So please, if you do watch this video or read the comments, keep this in mind. But again, I would highly advise you to just not watch the video, because you don't need that
That's called gatekeeping.
negativity. If you're
Telling them not to watch the videos or listen to the comments is gatekeeping. It's gatekeeping. Ignoring the truth is gatekeeping. Saying it's not against religion is gatekeeping. It is sin because you're practicing voodoo, hoodoo, magic. Okay.
part of Shifttok or you care about.
All right, let's continue.
Anthony Padilla is making an I spent a day with reality shifters videos. Oh my god.
Why you say, oh my God? You don't have a God, lady. You don't have a God. You think shifting is real. You think you're your own God. Let's continue. You don't have a God. This crazy witch. Look at them eyes. That is the eyes of a demon-possessed person. That is some bad makeup. That was bad makeup she did on herself.
And then I found me.
Very creepy looking. Very creepy looking. Never do your makeup like that. You will scare everybody. Like, let's get the straight jacket for this person. Let's get the straight jacket. Let's get the straight jacket for this person. She's looking crazy.
I just watched Anthony.
Mills, I'm just going to call you Mills Draco. Listen, I shift, but I respect your opinion. Listen, you don't shift, Mills. You don't shift, Mills. That's nothing but those spirits in your head telling you lies, Mills. The spirits in your head telling you to lie. The spirits in your head giving you false hope. The spirits in your head making you feel depressed. The spirits in your head causing you to be confused where you wake up and you don't know who you are or where you are. You don't have to wake up confused. You can be going about your day and you would certainly have a bout of confusion. Mills Draco, you don't shift, dude. You can't prove it because it doesn't exist. The CIA documents it's about remote viewing. The CIA brought in a bunch of clairvoyant mediums. They wanted those clairvoyant mediums to use demons to spy on their enemies. Now the documents don't say demons, but the documents are all about spying on the enemy. They wanted to use witchcraft, these witches, to spy on their enemies. Let's continue.
This video about reality shifting, and I have a couple things to say. So firstly, I appreciate that Anthony was really respectful and
He was really respectful, whatever. Like, I don't have to have respect for delusional people. You're delusional. What? Like, telling you you're delusional, that you're crazy, that you're going to end up in a mental ward, that shifting is fake, that's not disrespect. That's telling you the truth. Some people don't like the truth. Like, get the straight jackets. Get the straight jackets. I need about 500,000 straight jackets. Let's get these. Get the trucks. Get the trucks. Get me like 100,000 trucks. Let's pack these kids and adults into these trucks. Let's send them on to the crazy house. Send them on to the crazy house. That's where they're going to end up anyway. Like, if these people don't commit suicide from watching, listening to subliminals, or hypnotizing themselves and these spirits into your mind and destroy your soul, just send them to the crazy house. That's where you're going to end up, is in the crazy house. Like, let's continue.
He seems like a good guy, like in all of his other videos too. But firstly, Dan is a lucid dreamer, not a shifter.
Shifting isn't real, sweetheart. And you're not even a sweetheart. Is that a witch ring? What is that ring you have on it? Is that for witches? The only thing that's real is lucid dreaming. The methods, you really don't need methods, but the methods are the same as the methods for reality shifting. They are of the occult. The methods will drive you crazy, insane. When you dreaming is connecting with God, connecting with angels, spiritual beings. So if you read the Bible, God created us to dream, to send us messages. This is why so-called shifters, this is why they have terrible nightmares. This is why they see demonic creatures in their dreams. That is a form of communication. Dreams are a form of communications. That's what it is. Okay, all right, let's continue. That's why you shouldn't go around trying to lucid dream and have your own types of dreams. Because inside your dreams, there are demons watching. These demons will approach you as humans, as different types of monsters, as whatever. All right.
He could be a shifter, but from what he was talking about, that was completely lucid dreaming. So in the middle of the video, Anthony asked...
And Mr. Daniel, the lucid dreamer, he did a great job of explaining lucid dreaming. It has shifters thinking that they are lucid dreaming. You know, they are under Mr. Padillas' page bashing Daniel. They're literally bashing Daniel. But he made more sense than anybody in the video. I don't agree with lucid dreaming methods. I don't agree with the methods because the methods are of the occult. Like, if you were meant to have a lucid dream, you'll have it. Let lucid dreaming come natural. Don't go out there try to do some voodoo hoodoo stuff to lucid dream. You're just going to put yourself in a situation where you have an increase in demonic activity in your dreams and outside of your dreams. Let's continue.
You can get stuck while reality shifting, and the person he was interviewing, they were like, no, absolutely not. And he was like, well, if there's infinite realities, technically shouldn't there be one where you're able to get stuck? And then she was like, oh, hold on. So let me explain why that's not the case. So if
there's infinite realities, should there be one where you can get stuck? It's such a dumb question because it doesn't exist. Infinite realities doesn't exist. What this witch about to say doesn't exist. She's about to say some stupid stuff. She's about to say something stupid to you. Like,
are different realities, like on a plane. This is your consciousness. Completely separate things. Your consciousness jumps between them. It's impossible.
Your consciousness jumps between them. Do you have any proof of this? I'll wait. Do you have any proof? Oh, no. You just listen to people who say they shifted, who lie their ass off. They just lie their ass off to you. She lies her ass off to herself. The demons in her head lie to her. They give her thoughts, lying thoughts. They give her lying emotions. Like, let's continue.
To get stuck, because if you're from this original reality... Okay, part 2.
Original reality. It's only one reality. This is the reality that we have. If you look in the sky, you won't see God, but you will see God and Jesus Christ and the angels. So go outside, look up at the sky, you will see the stars. Beyond the stars. If you look beyond the stars, there goes God, Jesus Christ, the angels, and the disciples that were brought up into the heavens above. when they died. They are actually out there above the skies, believe it or not. But you won't believe it because, well, like you're stuck on stupid thinking you can shift realities and be God yourself. Like you don't have any magical powers. You don't have powers. There's no powers. You're not Thor. You're not the Incredible Hulk. You're not Goku from Dragon Ball Z, where you can just shift to any universe with the blink of a thought by putting your finger on your head. No, you're not. You can't shift. It doesn't exist. No, 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 no. You like my solo? You like my duet? You like my solo? Let's continue.
Anthony Padilla's video about reality shifting, and I have a couple things to say.
Let's see. Well, I can't see her entire room to see her witchcraft stuff, so let's continue. No.
Hello everyone, I'm just updating the shifting community with something that's...
No. Oh, there go me.
Okay guys, code fucking red, Anthony Padilla's shifting video just came out. I'm gonna be going live in about 15 minutes to
It's not a solo. Oh.
reacts to it, so...
Ashley Mills, seek professional help before you slit your wrists. Like, if you look up on Google, type in suicide rates in 2020. If you look up Google, around the same time reality shifting... Fuck this update. Around the same time...
Tune in, I'm so nervous and scared.
Around the same time reality shifting hit TikTok, there was an increase in teen suicide. Around the same time, teen suicide increased. Thanks to reality shifting, mostly. They try to say teen suicide increased because kids was always in the house due to COVID. Man, kids have been out the house ever since COVID started. I've been seeing kids everywhere ever since COVID started. They have not been stuck in the house. So, let's continue.
I'm excited, but mostly scared, and my anxiety's off the charts, and I'm gonna react to a shifting video in 15 minutes, so come watch. Okay guys, code fucking red, Anthony.
Yeah, telling you shifting is fake is not disrespecting you. Telling you you're gonna slit your wrists because people have slit their wrists from listening to subliminals, from self-hypnotizing themselves, which is a dangerous practice. That isn't disrespect, that is the truth. So if the truth is disrespectful to you, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. And some people don't know what the truth is. They don't. They think they know truth. That's not truth. That's not truth. That's your idea of the world. That's your watered down, delusional idea of the world. Don't want to hear it. Let's continue.
Shifting video just came out. I'm going to be going live in about 15 minutes to react to it, so I hope when people see this, tune in. I'm so nervous and scared and excited, but mostly scared, and my anxiety's off the charts, and I'm going to react to a shifting...
I'm pretty sure your anxiety is off the charts when you listen to subliminals. What are the side effects of subliminals, anybody? You can look on YouTube under subliminal videos. You can look on Reddit under subliminal subreddits. Side effects: increased anxiety, depression, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, hallucinations, vivid hallucinations, audio, visual. And did I say suicide? Yeah, suicide. Let's continue.
Video in 15 minutes, so come watch. Okay guys, code fucking red, Anthony Padilla's shifting video just came out. I'm going to be going live in about 15 minutes to react to it, so...
Bring a straight jacket. She needs a straight jacket. Bring a straight jacket.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Look, it's no secret. Hi. Hello?
Yeah, she's creepy as heck. Yeah, these people are creepy. These so-called psychotic shifters, I mean reality shifters, they are usually creepy people. They're very creepy. Like, I don't care what age they are very creepy. You don't want to be around them. Like, wow, they just as creepy as witches and warlocks and alchemists. Like occultists, very creepy. Occultists are very creepy people.
Hi.
I'm in the middle of watching the Anthony Padilla video that I did not know came out today, or whenever it came out.
Oh, yeah. Seek help, Mills. Seek help. Now, telling you to seek help isn't disrespectful. That's actually me caring. I actually mean seek help, because you are putting yourself in a very dangerous situation by listening to mantras, aka subliminals, by doing a Raven method, the Julia method. Yeah, I know you're crazy. I mean, I know you have depression. I know all the symptoms you reality shifters feel. The symptoms don't go away. Don't go away, because you don't want them to go away. Well, you don't believe in God. You don't believe in Jesus Christ to pray to Jesus Christ. So the symptoms aren't going anywhere. They aren't going anywhere. You're going to be crazy for a while until you realize the truth. And the truth is the word of God. But some people are not going to realize that. And, hey, good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Good morning and welcome to part 2 of why you shouldn't be freaking out about the Anthony Padilla video. If you haven't seen my part 1, go watch that because it gives some context. It's right before this video.
Okay.
So you taking...
No.
So you taking your consciousness...
This is the girl who fumbled and stumbled all over her words. Is this my video? Or somebody else's video. Anyway, this is just a scene from his interview.
Okay, part 3.
I love that my hair is...
Here's the recap of Anthony Padilla's shifting video in 60 seconds if I can fit.
No, Mills, I'm pretty sure you have a mental illness from practicing sorcery. I'm pretty sure you have a mental illness from subliminals. Subliminals cause everybody a mental illness. That's why you listen to subliminal flushes. The subliminal flushes don't work. Yeah, you're delusional. That's a mental illness. You have a problem. You think you have superpowers. You think you are God. You have a mental illness. When your parents find out, they're going to sit you down with a nice doctor. She's going to tell your parents you are a danger to yourself and to others. They're going to put you in a straitjacket and send you away for a while. They're just going to send you away for a while until you want to make sense, until you act right and make sense. If you don't make sense while you're in that psychiatric ward, they're going to keep you there longer, and they're going to keep pushing pills on you. But hey, this is why the amino community tell their shifters don't talk about shifting to people on the outside. Don't talk about shifting with your parents. Yeah, because it's going to stop all that craziness you're doing. It's just going to expose shifting as the fraud it is, as the fakery it is, as the spiritual weapon of mass destruction it is. Once mainstream media does a report about kids going to mental hospitals because they tried reality shifting, it probably won't happen because mainstream media, we know, is owned by you-know-who. But let's continue. If mainstream media gets a hold of all the psychological problems you kids are having, and they do a report about it, this is over. This is already over, but it's over. Your little delusion is over.
In that time frame. He had 2 younger girls and 1.
It looked like another witch. The way she got her hair done, and just the way she looked, just like another witch.
God. The guy was talking about lucid dreaming and was claiming that when he lucid dreamt, he was shifting, and he was giving a bunch of false information. So there's that.
Oh no, the guy who said he lucid dreamed, he wasn't giving false information. He told the truth. He couldn't control his dreams. The lucid dreaming guy was straight up. He made the most sense. I don't agree with what he does because it just brings spirits upon you. It just brings wicked spirits upon you like reality shifting, but he told the truth. Mr. Padilla looked like he had more of a fun time talking to Daniel than he did talking to the girls. I'm just gonna say that he connected more with Mr. Daniels. Mr. Padilla did, and he connected more with the girls. I get the sense Mr. Padilla thinks shifting is a joke, especially the way he chewed that other girl out. He didn't chew her out, but he made her look stupid. She made herself look stupid when she couldn't answer the question, and she showed those stupid faces. But
I love that my hair.
I'm not gonna go back to it, but hey.
I watched Anthony Padilla's video, so you don't have to. And honestly, I'm pretty fucking disappointed. Let's start out with Anthony. I was actually not that disappointed in Anthony. First of all, he didn't know anything about it, so he was just working from what he could find, but I feel like he could have been a lot more well-researched on the concept of reality shifting.
The concept more well-researched? Yeah, let's continue.
Because he did spread some misinformation in this video.
He did spread some misinformation in his video. Look, lady, the whole thing called shifting is misinformation. It's a weapon of spiritual mass destruction. How many times we're going to say this? It's not real. Something that's not real, you can't spread misinformation about. You do understand that. Shifting isn't a religion. Shifting isn't a spiritual belief. You're just a bunch of cuckoo people who think they have special powers. And when you tell the doctor this, straight jackets, get the straight jackets. We got us one, straight jackets. Get the crazy car, get the crazy bus, load them up on the crazy bus. All right. This isn't a belief. You don't have a book, a holy book. You don't have a God. You will never have a God. You will never have a holy book. All right.
What I am most disappointed in is his choice of people to interview. Right off the bat, he interviewed a lucid dreamer. And he was like, oh, do you consider this to be reality shifting? And he was like, oh, I mean, like, if that's the label you want to put on it, then yeah. The lucid dreamer had no idea what reality shifting was.
The lucid dreamer did 6 videos about reality shifting. He knows what reality shifting is. He knows it's fake, just like we know it's fake. So the lucid dreamer is the one who made the most sense. All right.
At all. And the lucid dreamer was just talking about his experience with lucid dreaming and calling it reality shifting.
And I said the reality shifters, like, they know the lucid dreamer made more sense. They are rethinking that shifting may be lucid dreaming right now. Some of the shifters who watch that video, they are thinking, maybe I really am lucid dreaming. Because Mr. Daniel shifted, Mr. Daniel the lucid dreamer made more sense.
Spreads so much fucking misinformation. I am so...
There was no misinformation once again. She's misinformation. Shifttok is misinformation. The subreddit Shifting Realities is misinformation ran by occult members, ran by Satanists. Lucifer is misinformation. Satan is misinformation. Let's continue. Witches are misinformation.
I'm gonna do a part 2, I guess, but we'll talk.
All right, let's move on. What is that in the background?
I watched Anthony.
Okay.
This is part. I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna watch Anthony's video so you don't have to. Okay, bye.
Reality shifting can likely be attributed to viral TikToks, such as ones labeled #Drake.
His name was in the title of this video, dog. Anthony Padilla is a YouTuber, ex-actor who does odd interviews. Like, he does weird interviews. I do my videos about weird things. He does his videos about weird things. He's an ex-actor.
I'm reading the comments.
I would consider myself a shifter, a reality shifter.
My background is something called lucid dreaming. Now, lucid
I thought it was pronounced the Sunni method. You're telling me it's pronounced the Sunni method?
I ain't gotta be sorry. I'm just saying he's an ex-actor.
Anthony Padilla is it?
Be honest, you should be telling God sorry. Like, you should be telling God sorry for practicing witchcraft, sorcery, Sorry for believing shifting was real. Sorry for thinking I was you, God, and that I can create my own reality. You should be telling God sorry. You should really be praying, talking to God right now. It will really help with your psychological illnesses. Good thing.
Interviewing reality shifters, I think this is a good thing. I'm only gonna go on private if I get hate. I love you.
3 days ago, we only got one heart. This was 3 days ago. I'm talking about if you get hate, man. I think a lot of Anthony Padilla fans, subscribers are older people too, so they're not gonna come on freaking TikTok and give you hate. Us telling you that you're delusional and shifting is fake isn't hate. It's criticism. It's just the honest truth. You hate the truth, so you call it hate. That doesn't fly. That's not a defense. That's not an argument. That's not a rebuttal. You can't say hate and misinformation just because we expose what you do. This is because we know you don't shift. This is because we know you're losing your mind listening to subliminals. This is because we know you have vivid nightmares about all types of things. There's no such thing as a mini shift, a semi shift. It doesn't exist. None of that exists. None of it. None of it.
I was dancing in the rain. I felt
Like, you aren't LBGTQ. You can't use a hate card. You aren't LBGTQ.
I just watched the Anthony Padilla video, so let's talk about it. Also, don't judge my wig. I'm currently styling it right now.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay, I think
I'm
we've seen
gonna
them
give
all.
an overview and my thoughts on the Anthony Padilla video. Just finished watching it. It's only about like 22 minutes, so it's not that long. He interviewed 3 people. 2 of them are shifters, and 1 of them was a lucid dreamer. It was a really frustrating video to watch, to be honest. Mostly because
It wasn't frustrating to me. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the part where the lucid dreamer made the shifters look stupid with his testimony. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed how occultist Padilla made that reality shifting girl look stupid when he tripped her up on her own logic. He just tripped her up on her own logic, had her making stupid faces at the camera. She just looked stupid. It's like she wasn't expecting him to challenge stuff she said. I mean, even though, the questions could have been more hard-hitting, but whatever. They describe depression in the video as a symptom. I'm going to do another video. There's a part where they talked about depression in the video. They talked about people being obsessed with shifting because they can't shift. And that leads to depression and other things. What leads you to be obsessed with shifting is when you hypnotize yourself listening to subliminals. You let these spirits into your mind and body. They make you obsess. This is what demonic possession is called. Demonic possession is these spirits taking control of your thoughts and your emotions. That's why you're obsessed. You're not obsessed because you can't shift. No, it's the spirits working their magic in your mind and feeding you depression, feeding you thoughts of, I'm depressed, I can't shift, I'm so sad, I can't shift. They keep feeding you the thoughts that you need to shift, you gotta shift. Like, I've interviewed a few shifters on Reddit through Messenger. Like, out of nowhere, they wake up obsessed. Like, the next day, they wake up obsessed with shifting. The next day after doing these methods, they wake up obsessed. Like, something just changes in them. Something just changes. Like, their mind chemistry just changes. Their emotions just change. They have no control over themselves. They have handed control over to something else. Right. All right, let's continue.
Lucid Dreamer was a grown-up man. He was like an adult. People are gonna believe him much more than the teenage girls that he interviewed. Though the teenage girls did have their facts straight, except with some answers. I think that
No, people are gonna believe the adult more because he made sense when he talked about lucid dreaming. The teenagers sounded crazy to everybody that wasn't into shifting. Those young ladies sounded straight up delusional, need to be in a nut house crazy. Okay? That's why he made sense and they didn't make sense.
got nervous. That's why they maybe tripped a little bit in their answers. He asked normal questions like, can you get stuck?
The girl tripped in her answers when Padilla asked her something because shifting is fake. Like you can't bring logic to something that doesn't exist. When somebody challenges your logic and you trip up, like you're trying to make stuff up on the fly. Is that why she tripped up on her answer? She couldn't make something up on the fly. She didn't really know what she was talking about. Shifting isn't actually real. She didn't know what she was talking about because shifting isn't real. She has never shifted. Like none of those girls in that video has ever shifted. Okay, and one of them wore a witch. She was a witch. I believe both of them were witches. Are witches. Well, don't believe witches. Like the last people on Earth, you should believe are witches, warlocks, alchemists, occultists. Don't believe these people. Like, don't take nobody for their word. Who wear a pentagram around their neck, who throw up the devil horns with their fingers, who throw up the peace sign for the devil. Don't believe these people when they tell you bullshit. Okay, it's BS. That's why she tripped up on her words. That's why she tripped up in her thinking, because it's BS. Alright, let's continue. Don't believe these Satanists.
the script, how do you shift, stuff like that. And as always, he was really respectful with the entire video, so I love that. Both of the shifters believe in the multiverse theory, so that's a huge plus.
Oh, you believe in a theory. You believe in a lie. You believe in an assumption. You believe in an opinion. Theories don't exist. Okay, theories are meant to drive people away from God. That's why they call theories. They would never prove theories because, again, they were meant to drive people away from God, drive people away from the Word of God, the truth. That's why they call them theories. If you read the Bible, you would know who runs the world. Let's continue. Or theories. Don't try to push theories as truth. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It always ends in a trip to the psychiatric hospital.
And then there was the comment section. Top comments were saying that lucid dreaming.
Yeah. Alright. Welcome. And I will see you in the next video. Let me wash my